The next production in this series of BBC television Shakespeare will be Julius Caesar on Sunday, February the 11th. The BBC has published 3 books to accompany the first 3 productions from the series. Each volume contains the full text of the relevant play with notes and illustrations from the television productions. The books cost £1.35 each from bookshops. And there's a special BBC exhibition of photographs on now at the Kodak Gallery, Holborn in London.
There's a great festival of music this Christmas on BBC2. The fairy tale opera Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel, come and dance with me. It's as easy as can be. 1 foot here, 1 foot there. Round you go, no time to spare.
A special concert featuring the magic flute of James Galway. Petticoat Lane, a musical impression of life in the streets of Victorian London, starring Sheila Hancock.
Me and my daughters perform as still waltzers.
And Franz Lehar's romantic operetta, The Count of Luxembourg. Just some of the programmes in the great festival of entertainment this Christmas on BBC2.
On BBC1, in a few minutes, Ronald Harwood introduces a special pre-Christmas edition of the paperback book programme, Read All About It. With this week's books having been chosen by writers Gilly Cooper and Leslie Thomas and writer and actress Nanette Newman. And with them in the studio will be Elaine Moss, selector of the National Book League's Children's Books of the Year exhibition. But here on BBC2, we regret that we're unable to show the published programme Film of the Week owing to industrial action over the government pay policy, which means that we've now come to the end of this Sunday evening here on 2. But before we close down, a look at the weather. Over England and Wales, patches of freezing fog will clear slowly to give some sunny periods, but freezing fog will return tomorrow evening. Fog in southeast Scotland will clear more quickly as southwesterly winds freshen, bringing rain to central Scotland and northwestern Ireland. There will be a severe frost in many places tonight, and it will stay cold tomorrow, with temperatures ranging from 4 degrees centigrade, that's 39 degrees Fahrenheit in the Midlands, to 6 degrees centigrade, 43 degrees Fahrenheit in northwest Scotland. Well, starting shortly on Radio 2, there's Nordring Festival 1978 with the ballad of L.S. Lowry, an account of the famous painter's life and work told with the help of the recent hit Matchstalk Men. And Radio 3's musical offering coming up shortly is The Diary of One Who Disappeared by Janacek, which will be sung in English. But as I said before, we are here on 2 have now come to the end of our programmes for this evening, and the time now is just coming up to 7 minutes to 11 o'clock, and with that we now bid you good night.